I'm back and I'm gonna talk about the second video, which is a lot more fun. And honestly, I don't know if you can translate it in English, but try to watch it because it's actually quite funny. And I know the subject is serious, and I have been serious for the last half an hour. However, it's good also to be able to have fun in life, because otherwise we will never laugh. We will never laugh. Okay, we will never laugh because always there is worries. So it's important as well. And this video is very funny and just show the same downside of how popular avocados have become, and the wrong idea we have as well. We have this idea that is just like the almighty superfood, that it can solve all the problems in the world, health problems, social problems, and even very often you hear people saying that they become vegan or vegetarian because how much water resources animals consume. But this show how exhaustion can be natural resources to grow avocados in this amount of production, mass production. And also, always the problem, I remember talking with people and say, this food is good, this food is bad. And I say, well, I heard that. I think I heard at some point, I'm sure I heard that, but I can't remember where, so I apologize. I cannot make a clear reference. But making clear that it's no, I heard it before, and someone said that it's no unhealthy food, unhealthy diet. There you go. And I think that's a very good way to put it, because I think you can eat anything as long as you eat it in the right amount, right, rather than if you overeat anything, probably whatever you eat, it will be harmful. Because there is so much the body can cope with anything. So this video talks about that, talks how it has been given a very positive view. However, it have a very negative impact on the natural resources as the production stands at the moment. The good thing about this video is that it's really funny. It's very funny because it's the same than the other one, but it's just with fun. But also, the other one is only about Chile. But I have to say the case of Chile is maybe more important because, as I say, one of the ladies in the video say that the law allows that to happen because the water is used in a private kind of management rather than a public use. And that's what she pointed out, and I think the law is always so important, how everything plays out will start or will be within that legal frame. In this video, however, it doesn't only show Chile. I don't think it mentioned Chile at all, to be honest. I didn't see it. The avocado is used is growth in Mexico and Venezuela and countries around Mexico, but the problem is the same. It's still, it's just exhaust natural resources, and also another way that the natural resources being exploited is linked to the avocado, and it's exposed in this video and not in the other one, is that forests and trees are being cut at illegitimately, because there is a law that protects trees, from being cut, but you can always cheat the system. And apparently some people is doing this, and they are cutting trees, and forests have been destroyed for avocados, cultivation of avocados in mass production. So yeah, and the other video also mentioned about how they are export to Europe. To Europe. It mentioned one country in particular. There is no need to mention one country in particular. I think in all Europe we are using avocados constantly. To be honest, until now, and I'm sure some people will just say, well, that's just show how stupid you are. But until now, I wasn't aware, have the negative impact in the local production, in the local region, and the local area. I feel bad now, because I do like avocados, obviously, and I always think it's such a good food, for health wise. And I want to add something from myself. Okay, I want to add something, because as I say, when I'm showing other people's videos in this video, I'm showing other people's videos, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm just taking advantage of other videos, but I do it because I want to give another view as well, and is that one of the benefits of eating avocado is because it's the healthy fat, right? Okay, that's fine. Obviously, I do it because of that. Because I've been told it's the healthy fat, and you need fat into your diet, so why not to get it from avocado? But as I said before, there is no unhealthy food, but unhealthy diet. So yeah, if you need fat in your diet, if you get the minimum amount that you needed, it doesn't matter where it's coming from, so it doesn't need to be from avocados. And also, as I said before, if you eat a lot of one thing, it's always going to be unhealthy. Regardless of the healthy properties, it will always become unhealthy, So I'm not saying stop eating it, of course, no. We cannot stop eating it altogether, and there is no need for that. And obviously, the production is business, and is an income for the country, or from the area, or for some people. Fair enough to earn money from that. However, to be aware that there is no overdoing it, because it's the negative impact in the environment, and maybe it's not even necessary. That's my point. That's my other point. That maybe it's not even necessary. And I don't have the scientific facts. I always say that I don't have the scientific facts, exact scientific facts, even though I have an idea, because obviously for other details that I have gathered, and gained. And maybe not necessarily because of that, because if you need fat from your diet, you maybe can have it from other sources, yes, this is supposed to be a healthy fat, but any fat that maybe no consider as healthy, in the minimum amount, in the necessary amount, it doesn't have to be unhealthy. Okay, and I'm not saying vegans become start eating meat. I'm not gonna say that. Everyone is free to do whatever they want. I'm not gonna say that. Definitely not. But what I will say is that my laptop just switched off, and I wanted to show, and I forgot to give the name of this video, this second video. I don't know if I wrote it down somewhere. Let me see if I can switch it back on. No, it doesn't let me. So I'm not gonna say people start eating meat, because I don't believe in that either. I think everything have to be in moderation. But at the same time, don't think because you are eating avocados and you are not eating meat, you are doing the perfect thing, So be aware of that, and always things in moderation. Everything in moderation. And definitely avocados as well, No, I didn't take the name, so hopefully I can show. Is that go back, and I should have give you the name before, but forgot. So that's the second video. It's not fun when I'm telling about it. It's not. I've been saying this fun video, and people is like, well, we are waiting for the joke. Well, I'm not gonna give you the joke, okay? That's the video's joke. If you watch it, you will get the oh, something else. Come on, no, go away. Okay, the name is the terrific secret of avocados. The terrific secret of avocados. So hopefully you can understand my pronunciation, or the subtitles are accurate, but I cannot ensure one or the other. And the title is not in English, so I'm not going to show in the screen because it's not in English. So I can say it in Spanish if anyone is interested, but no, I'm not going to do that because these videos are in English. And who watch the video should understand, should be able to speak in English, so they can translate the name to Spanish if they want to look in internet. And the name again is the terrific secret of avocados. So yeah, that was the video, but that was the two videos, and the subject of how exhaustion of natural resources can happen when we think we are doing something very positive, towards environment. Funny enough. So that's all from the videos, and I think I wanted to mention something else. The other day, in the last video, I was talking about fashion, and I was describing these shoes that for me are very comfortable, and they are very pretty. I think they are very pretty, but I don't think they fit I find it difficult to wear them because they are flat shoes, and I don't wear flat shoes anymore. I was discussing about how fashion have changed, and that I also miss things, pieces of clothes and shoes that I wore previously because they were very comfortable, and I like them. I think they are pretty, but they are not fashionable anymore. And I feel that a little bit with flat shoes, and they can be very fashionable. But for me, I find it difficult to wear because I haven't been wearing flat shoes for a long time. I wear platform. I don't wear heels either, but I wear platform in everything mostly, in everything basically. So I find it very difficult, and I relate those flat shoes with the style that years ago was maybe a bit more comfortable, when now it's a bit more glamorous, and it's not strictly like that all the time, of course not. But I think the tendency or the mode is a bit more glamorous than it was years ago. But they always have been glamorous people, always have been very glamorous people, and people wearing high heels everywhere and all the time, and that's fine, is that what you suits you and that's where you feel comfortable? That's perfect. But I think the overall tendency, I think, is a bit more glamorous now than it was years before. Even though I think it's good, it's a good. All fashions are good, they are fashion because of that, because people it's appealing to everyone, or most the general public. I do miss some pieces of cloth like under the knee scarf, because it's something that I find that very comfortable, and also that it's quite dressed, quite make you feel dressed, and it was still very comfortable, with flat shoes as well, and I don't wear it anymore because I feel it's out of fashion and I don't feel comfortable wearing them, Also the flat shoes because of I'm very short person. And this video, there is another video that I want to mention, just because I started talking about the subject in last video, and I want to talk about different things. I don't want to talk about always the very limited. I want to be more eclectical, and I want to not to be encapsulated or limited with a very limited amount of subjects. I want to be able to talk about everything, Fashion is something that for me it's always relevant, There is other subjects that are more relevant, of course, but fashion is always there, It's a basic subject. This video, and I took a note of this video, of the title, I mean. The name is Week in June Outfits / Storm. Week in June, like week as 7 days, week. In June, like university, in June. Outfits, like, the outfit you are wearing, outfits, / and the weather outside is snow. So, week in June, outfits / snow. So, this person shows what she was wearing every day during 1 week in a snow weather, going to the university. And I thought she would make a very good balance between these two ways to dress that I was talking about last week, and it's the librarian kind of look versus being glamorous, because I think being glamorous is kind of difficult to fit into a librarian, for a librarian. However, the person in the video is a student, so she spent time in the library. I suppose. I'm sure she does. She have to spend time in the library, and I think she make a very good balance between these two ways to dress. She was looking quite well, quite fashionable, but at the same time comfortable, cozy in that outfits. It's not everything that I would wear. She was wearing one like a military kind of cap. Obviously, you can. I wouldn't wear that working in a library. Maybe as a student, yeah, but no, work in a library. I don't think I will wear it. No. If some people want to wear it, that's fine, but I wouldn't myself. But I wouldn't wear also dungarees, which she was wearing in one of the days, and I think they are very nice, and I really like dungarees, but it's not something I will wear, I would wear. So when I say I wouldn't wear every single thing that she was wearing, but I thought she got a very, very good balance, because I was struggling with that. I was struggling with the new way to wear, to be fashionable, but at the same time to be comfortable. And don't take me wrong, I'm not a glamorous person at all. No, I'm not saying that at all, because that's far from the truth. I'm not a glamorous person, I'm a practical person, but at the same time, sometimes I find it difficult to be a bit more, you don't want to be unfashionable either. Me personally, I don't want to be feeling like I'm completely unfashionable, because I want to be comfortable, and that's my main. Normally, it's my my first choice. Is to be comfortable. When I'm choosing my clothes. But she shows a good way, and I forgot to things like that, like dungarees. I think that will make perfect balance for someone working in a library, and still look fashionable, and bringing the librarian look of 20 years ago to 2020. So yeah. That's the video. So if anyone want to have a look, she's a young pretty lady wearing these 7 different outfits, one each day for snow weather, going to uni, and I think she got it right. And she doesn't need me to to say that to agree with her clothes taste. I'm sure she doesn't, but I do. So that's why I want to mention. And that's all I want to talk about today. So that's me for this week. And I just